Magical Mo Salah delivered again this weekend, and after the midweek drama, we are back again. And game week 15 would be what we are going to discuss about, and to make you understand how someone can become an FPL elite, we have invited someone who has been playing FPL for just 4 years now, and he has touched the eliteness already. So Jeetesh Assudani joins me and Sushank today to discuss about how he conquered Jersey Premier League in the month of November by becoming manager of the month, and we would like to know his thoughts
Right.
on how in 4 years he has conquered the FPL. Basically, he has cracked FPL now. He finished in under 9K, and then again he is already currently 9K in the world. So looking forward to know how things can be brought under the control. So welcome, Jitesh.
Hi, hello guys, welcome. Honored to be with you both on this podcast.
Yeah, Sushant, finally we have got someone who is an actual FPL elite. You told me his ranks, and I was like, okay, we
Yeah,
have cracked a gem over here now.
From last
for
season only,
sure.
I
And
started to crack
yeah,
ranks.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, last to last, also, I was very much close to 10k from the last. And the end, I just got far and far away and ended up at 30k. Last season was an OG. This season also started on a quite good note.
right.
Wood has probably been my player of the season so far, but I have to sell him in the last week. He's my
yes,
ultimate savior.
Right.
Okay.
So you were manager of the month for November. You're currently ranked third in GPL, and overall, if we talk about in India, so you're ranked 163rd, which is amazing. Only 14 game weeks have taken place, 24 more to go. So how are you
Yes.
planning to maintain these ranks?
I have some transfers planned for me currently for the 15th and 16th. I'll wait for 1 or 2 game weeks because this is just a rotation period. I don't want to take risk. And I'll mostly go for the nailed players who are going to play at least 90 minutes for sure, or probably not that much of a rotation risk.
Okay.
I think it's probably time to get Man City stars back into our team now.
Okay.
I'll wait for that Manchester derby to go away, and then Guardiola is locked in. I'm probably sure he's going to come in. Next is I want Trent or Virgil, and I'm not so sure who I'm going to go with. I have money in the bank, so I can go for Trent as well. But there is a rotation. Bradley will be back soon.
yep,
I
yep.
think a forward line is sorted. I don't think I need a transfer over there. If I don't own a Bournemouth midfielder, I would have gone for Evan Nilsson. He's locked in for me, but I don't want to change over there. Probably defense is the only thing that I need to change currently. Hmm, Goalkeeper is set and forget for me for now. And then the premium midfielders are going to stay there. It's just that Embomo is going to go, and then Simene have to decide. I have two
Okay.
free transfers for this week.
Yeah.
15 I'll see, and then I'll wait for the 16, and then 17, 18 game week onwards the fixtures are going to change, and then I'll try to bring in City players, and probably I want a Villa midfielder or a Villa forward over there.
So Sushant, how do you rate his team basically?
More than the team, it's just time and time again in every podcast we mention this. These guys who seems to have cracked the code. I mean, look at the clarity, man. It is not just the team. They know probably which game week they are sorted. They have the plan A available. What's plan B? What's which player? I mean, it's just amazing to know how many steps they are in advance. So I believe
Right.
that's what makes the difference between the top 10K and the top 100K probably.
Exactly.
I would have 5 kids, just that Palmer and Salah, I didn't get it right. This game we captaincy, I don't think. I was like Salah karega, but okay, it happens, chalega. And then Konate is the one that I'm going to take out. I just
Wow. Yeah.
transferred him, and I got the news on Twitter that he's out few weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yashasvi, you asked me
My
about his
two
team,
tra-
and I was just yeah. Sorry, Jitesh.
Yeah, my two transfers are probably Konate is going to go, Trent will come in, and then Embomo around to Rogers, or I want Gerard Bowen, but I don't have that much in the bank, so I'll
Your point nine.
Gerard Bowen was the one I was logged in, but I have to see there's like Monday's El Sequico. I don't know if their manager is going to go. What is going to happen? It's so much happening.
Yeah,
STF team.
correct.
Otherwise, Bowen I wanted there. Bruno is a
Any
difficult one because
yeah, that
yeah,
was my
yeah.
next question, Jitesh. Any Manchester United asset you're trying to bring in your squad?
Ahmed Diallo is the one, but he's very rotation prone. He'll like play 2 games and then he'll go out. We'll just chop and change. I don't think now that Malaysia is also fit, Amorim is starting to play more. There, Dalo is there on the right hand. I don't think. And in the front three, I don't think Ahmad is going to play there. Bruno will also chop and change. Like he will shift to the six role at times and then he'll play in the because Mount Amorim has said in the press conference Mount is going to play. So Mount, Rashford, Garnacho, the two strikers. I don't think there is going to be space for Ahmad Diallo. And the next is only Bruno. I don't think I'm going to go for United stars, even though I'm a United fan. Maybe if Rashford keeps this form, but Rashford is
Mhm.
very tricky, man. I don't trust him.
And how
I'll
much
go
money
for
do
the
you have in
nailed
the
one
bank?
only and
Point 9 million.
Okay,
0.9,
okay.
0.9.
So since you're planning to bring in Ta, and at the same time you are thinking about Jared Bowen, so the thing is,
No,
your funds won't allow, I believe.
Gerard
Yeah,
Gerard Bowen won't come out to downgrade to Rogers only. It's
Okay.
like
yeah.
5 million midfielder is the only option now. It's like
Ah,
either
right.
Gerard Bowen thought I can't go for Trent if I go for
Yeah.
Gerard Bowen. Gomez
If
is
and
the
only
one,
if
but
yeah, yeah. If and only
we can
he
go
can
to
only bring
Gomez
in
and
Trent
then
if he downgrades on MBMO. Yeah,
Exactly. Yep.
yeah.
Embomo is
So,
going to
yeah.
go. Trent, these are the two transfers probably. I can go to Gomez and then I can afford Bowen, but I don't think Gomez is locked in. Konsa can also play at times.
No, yeah,
Gomez will play.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
I can
So
afford Trent because
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, because we are talking about defender, I would also like to highlight a fact over here. Yashaswa, Jitesh played his wild card in game week 6. We
Okay.
have been on the Karkez board since last game week, but Jitesh
Yeah.
is someone who bought Karkez in his team in game week
I've
6.
been,
So
I've been on
that's,
him
yeah,
since Karkes, Karkes,
Nice,
Karkes. I've
nice,
been
man.
telling everyone to buy Karkes, buy Karkes. And the last 2 games, they brought my ranks so up. He scored a goal, he gave a clean sheet yesterday
yep,
night, and 2 bonus as
yep.
well. I got lucky with
Okay.
Gabriel as well.
Yeah, oh, he was on your bench as a defender.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
on my bench. Gabriel, I started with Gabriel.
yeah, everyone did. So
Yeah.
when we rate your team or when we see your team, one thing which comes out is you are not someone who is benching or who's looking for a 4.5 million midfielder. You are looking for eight attackers in your team, and then you are looking to rotate them. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
this has been the theory only. You have to go with the strong front eight, and then I can rotate over
Mhm.
there, and then defenders can chop and change. Like I already have a strong defender as well because 4.5 Karkis is not a bad option on my bench. Greaves
Correct.
probably 4.0 is going to sit last on my bench, and then just because Pedro is just came in and he's also like going to bench here or there
Yeah.
because he just came from an injury. So I want an option, extra option over there who is going to start every week or at least is good to come off the bench as well. So I've
Okay.
gone for
Great.
that option. But now I think Haaland has to come in because I know there will be a game week and he will come and like score 1 or 2 goals and then rank will go all the way to downhill. I have to plan for that. Haaland, go, Kevin De Bruyne is not going to play all the games. Haaland is the only one nailed
Mhm.
to make money for him. It's 1 or 2 game weeks down the line. We'll
Yeah.
see how
That's
that
what I
goes.
was
Jitesh,
doing.
yeah, because you mentioned about the Haaland story now.
Yeah,
Out of the top, probably out of the top 50K, there are
yeah.
only 5% managers who are owning Haaland right now. So do you really think that non-owning Haaland right now would probably drop your run that much if he
It won't
scores
drop
low?
it, but the problem is the his ownership is so high that if few of them are only going to captain him, the rank is going to go down. At least at some time, City are going to get in a gel. They will go on a run. They will start scoring goals.
Yep.
कभी ना
Yep.
कभी तो होना ही है वो. That blip is over, and that I was very fortunate enough that I brought Salah in the same game week and then sold Haaland, and from that onwards the City's graph has gone downwards, and then Salah has been very accurate to me.
We saw that. So,
Hmm.
in terms of this game, we Gabriel is out now. Konate is out. You said that probably you are planning to drop in Konate and get Trent in your team and drop in MBMO. But then that leaves you with a defense of, say, Gabriel, Trent, Eight Nuri, Kirkes, and Greaves. So you are okay
Mikel
with that
Arteta
because you have Wolves.
No, Mikel Arteta told today that Gabriel and Calafiori are training inside. I think Gabriel will start. I don't think he won't. He will bench. It's an away game. Fulham are in a very nice run of form. I don't think Gabriel is going
Correct.
to not play. He will start. I'll start Gabriel. I'll bench Greaves, and then I'll start Konat and then transfer out him to Trent in. So this will be my three
Okay.
defense. I'll start Aaron Nuri. वहां से भी एक या दो पॉइंट ही आना है वैसे भी. I
The golden question,
Greaves is
Jitesh,
going to
on
be
whom are you going to put your armband?
I planned on Palmer right now. I'm not so sure. I'll wait for tomorrow. It's a very different 50-50 है बहुत. Early kickoff is just putting me off from Salah. Otherwise, अगर वो early kickoff नहीं होता तो 100% Salah पे था.
Yeah, probably he will play, but
And
not
because
not the entire 90
Ben,
minutes. Yeah.
yeah, Ben Davis also got injured yesterday, so the backline is very weak, and Jackson is also will back in the team tomorrow. Palmer is in form. I think
Yeah.
Chelsea are the team in form currently. They'll score goals, and that high line is going to create. So Palmer is as of now it's Palmer. It's on Palmer, and then I'll depend tomorrow. We'll see on the deadline.
Sushank, what about you? Who are you going to captain this week?
It's a very tricky thing. I'm planning of making Salah as my captain, but again can't rule out Saka as well because they are playing Fulham. So Saka
Right.
has been scoring points. So it's a toss up between Palmer, Salah, and Saka. Salah probably loses the race as rightly mentioned by Jitesh because of early kickoff.
Early kickoff.
So and then Chelsea, sorry, Spurs, they have been giving shocking results against bottom teams. They have been losing against top teams. They have been winning. So that probably puts me in the Saka boat as of now.
Spurs
So just
defenders Spurs
yeah,
defense line is going to be Archie Gray, Radu Dragusin, Pedro Porro, and Destiny Udogi. It's
Yeah,
like looking like because they all have been injured. Only Radu Dragusin is their only defender fit
correct,
currently.
correct.
Romero might be back. It's been said. Let's see.
so just
Yashas,
wanted
so
to
whom
ask
are
one
you betting
question.
on?
Before I answer this, just wanted to ask whether you both believe in Gandhi curse or what?
I do believe in that. I do believe
Good.
in that. But because Salah is in such a great form, I don't think if I put it on him, I don't think it
Uh,
is going to win because there's a goal guaranteed from him tomorrow. But I don't. It's like too risky to put it on a early game start.
Yeah. So coming to my captain Sushank, I'm spoiled for choices right now. I have Haaland, I have Salah, and I have Palmer. But I believe that Salah might outscore again, considering his form. He is in crazy form right now.
yeah.
So I'm confused between Salah and Haaland basically currently. See,
Everyone is
as
on the confused boat.
Everybody's in the confusion. See,
as
Yeah,
Jitesh told
but
already
and
that Haaland is going to score sooner or
at
later.
yep,
some
Yeah.
yeah.
So it appears that he's going to score. I mean, probably this weekend.
it's like Foden is also out of this game week, so Jack Grealish and De Bruyne is going to start. It looks like it. I
Right.
don't know about De Bruyne now. So there's a chance, there's a probability Haaland also outscored both of them. For the price Haaland is in like 15 million, he has to score two goals to outscore other because the midfield is
Exactly.
already
Yep.
going to get extra point about them.
Yeah.
So I don't
That
think
has
two
been the
goals.
discussion point week in, week out now.
Yeah, week in, week
Exactly.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And his bonus points are also not the same as it used to be the last season. If he scored two
yeah.
goals, then it's a guarantee he'll get. Because in Salah only scores when he's guaranteed to be on three bonus points, irrespective of how he's playing.
So, because we are on this Haaland point right now, Yashasva, I would like to ask you these questions. Until what point are you going to stay on the Haaland board? Because that's a differential you have now. And he has not given you returns in the last 5, 6, 7 game weeks.
Right.
So,
Yep.
when is the tipping point that you decide, that I'm going to jump off the boat, or I'm not going to jump off the boat at all.
See, basically now people are going to join in on my boat sooner or later. Basically, people are going to join in. They're going to take
Mhm.
negatives. They're going to drop in ranks, and just wait for this weekend, Sushant. I'm pretty sure he's going to score at least 2 goals this week.
Okay.
this weekend.
But then, but then,
That is what
just
I'm
a one
thinking.
question. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure at some point of time he's going to get into the goal list once again. But if you are owning him, you can't own either a Palmer or a Salah or a Saka.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
an issue.
You
Uh,
currently don't own Saka.
I don't have Saka
It
right
will,
now.
yeah,
yeah,
I don't think it will impact you this game week because it's away, Fulham away, and then Anthony Robinson is very good at defending from that side. But from next game week onward, Saka is an essential, and all the three premium midfielders are essential. I don't know how to get in Haaland. That will be the going forward. That will be the question: how to get Haaland in.
See, either you completely give up on the entire team or you
yeah,
get
yeah.
fixated on these 3 or 4 players. That is how the combination can work. Otherwise, these
Yes.
people are like extreme when it comes to premium. So it's a tough call. But that is why this season has been interesting one because
Yeah.
nobody knows what the correct formation is. But pretty much a lot of people have cracked it that it is non-Haaland team that is currently up and running the show basically.
As of now,
It started with Haaland and Salah. All of a sudden,
Right.
Haaland is out of the
yeah.
equation, and then all the premium midfielders are
Rodri,
back in.
Rodri, Rodri took Haaland out of the equation.
एग्जैक्टली नो वन थॉट दैट इज इतना बड़ा ब्लिप अप आ सकता है सिटी के सीजन में कभी किसी ने नहीं सोचा
Correct.
होगा
Yes, but looking at this transfer, Jitesh, the players that you are looking out for, you already mentioned Trent, but you have shared 5 players with us, and that's there's no forward in that. So, can you just briefly take us through? You already have Kirkes, and we have spoken on Kirkes and Ta, but it's VVD, Bowen, and Kwanzaa. Yeah,
I've been targeting the defenders because most of them on Rico Lewis and Nuri they're not performing. Wolves are very bad at
yeah,
defending, and then the 4 million midfielders are also not working as of now. Because I'm going for Trent because of the money. Because Van Dijk is fake. Van Dijk एकदम nailed है. I think people should go for Van
yep,
Dijk. There's a
absolutely. Yeah,
Bradley will be back in the squad. He will chop and change with Bradley. I'm not sure about the minutes Trent is going to play. He was benched against Newcastle, I think. He came off the bench and then
yeah,
he starts the
Yeah.
next two. Is
and
there
he make a
like
big
boxing
difference.
day fixture? Yeah, he made a big difference. Two assists coming off the bench. I own
Yeah.
Karke's Villa fixtures are going very good in the upcoming game weeks, and they also have that blip of their radar. So I think Ezri Konsa is the lower lower defend. I'm going to go with Bowen. I'm not so sure about.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So Sushant, one question to you: would you go for Ta or would you go for VVD?
If you ask me currently, I'll go for VVD because the goal is coming any point of time. Last match he missed a chance, probably it should have been a goal. And a match before that, we discussed he missed probably an hat trick.
Exactly.
So a goal is coming from him. But I think currently Justin Timber from Arsenal is locked in my team. I'll probably get him in my team because he scored a goal, but he looks pretty much locked because Ben White has gone through the surgery and he's not going to be featured in Arsenal squad at least for the next 3.5 months. Which gives if just
Yeah.
if Timber remains injury free, probably he has a long run. And out of those starters, probably he's the cheapest one available right now in the Arsenal defense.
Fair enough here. Nice one.
You both have been LFC fans. I just want to know if I go for Trent or Van Dijk. Just take out that start of the new year. You play United. Before that, there is 6 game weeks. I think he benched again on the Boxing Day. You're playing Leicester away. He's going to bench on that day, I'm sure. And the remaining five, how much minutes is he going to play Trent?
If you ask me
What are
right
your
now at this
thoughts?
point of time, December and Jan until mid of January, I'll say VVD. For the minutes he's locked in.
Same
But the
same goes with
attacking
me.
threat is from there is only 0.5 million difference. It's like Jada hota, I could have gone for only Virgil only, but the attacking threat is game. He's like giving assist also, and he's so far forward right now. He's playing so far forward.
That was only the case yesterday, Jitesh, to be honest with you. When the previous matches
Yes,
that Trent has
yeah,
been playing, Yeah,
As
yeah,
same
he was pretty
explained.
much. He was not moving much from his positions. In fact, the match previous, he was playing from a defensive midfielder position as well and trying to control the game. So I think
Yeah,
Slot is going to use him tactically. He is being trained right now for a position and a specific role, and that probably might give him points in one odd game weeks. But in this season, he's not the premium
more
defender we were looking at. I hope
more
I get proved wrong. But I think probably more goals from VVD are expected in the coming game weeks.
more goals from BVT. There won't be much clean
Based on
sheets around. I know. I'm certain about that. There won't be much clean sheets with you with Konate out. If there have been Konate, I would have gone
Yep,
Konate. That's why I brought Konate already. But I don't
right.
think there will be clean sheets around. That's why I'm thinking of going for Trent. There will be some sort of attacking return from him, at least in 1 or 2 game weeks for sure.
Definitely.
Yashasvi would like to take that and answer that briefly. It was to you as well.
I pretty much agree to you because when it comes to the amount of minutes that Virgil van Dijk would be playing in comparison to Ta, so his minutes will be managed. The right back because Bradley has played well, and
Yep,
as you mentioned that he has been defensively pretty composed this year. He hasn't been making these many forward runs, but you know how dangerous Trent can be from set pieces,
absolutely.
and
Yeah,
this is what makes him entirely different prospect because
That
at
minutes
7
risk is
million.
one.
Sorry,
That minutes risk is only I'm worried about. कि वो
exactly,
कितना
yeah.
खेलेगा. That is the only thing. Virgil is nailed else.
But overall, if you see, so from attacking point of view, when it comes to the corners, VVD is the target man for Liverpool, and he's
yeah.
coming close. It's just matter of time when he heads one in. So that's the
When he
thing.
hits it.
Yeah.
True.
So lot of points we have covered. We have covered lots of players. I just wanted to know, Jitesh, from you how you're
Yes.
planning to up the ante basically, because you're 17
Hmm.
points behind the league leader now. Had you made Salah captain this week, you would have been just 1 point behind him. So
Oh, I was this
Yeah.
close.
yeah.
I think
So
that JPL third rank, it is going to chop and change the marathon. It's too hard to predict right
correct.
now. I
Yeah.
I just want to be in the top 10 come the game week 30, and then the chips will come into the equation, and then the ranks will come and differ. I just want to be in that around 10, 15 rank. For how long it is possible, I want to be up till there. The transfers, I tell Trent is going to come in or Virgil, that's for sure. Guardiola will come in after the Manchester derby. These are the two. I'm planning for Ivan Nilsson because that I will switch to Jao Pedro to Ivan Nilsson in 1 or 2 game week time, and then I take out Simene out because yesterday night also Simene was playing so deep down. It's like he was playing a right wing back role. Adam
Mm-hmm.
Smith was not giving him much freedom to go far ahead. Justin Kluivert is like he's a minutes risk, so I don't have the Bournemouth
Yeah.
midfielders anyone currently on the radar. Ivan Nilsson is the one he's running the channels. He looked so good yesterday night also.
So Sushant,
But
Bournemouth have looked really good at home. Basically, they have defeated a lot of big teams over there, like top six, from the top six, basically. So they are looking quite a good team. I mean, players are looking in good shape over there.
I'm not going that way. Eh,
Okay.
I made a decision at the start of the year that this year I'm probably not going to fall prey the way we have been falling for every year for these double game week players or
right,
someone comes out. Yes, Chris Wood probably I'm looking for at the run of the fixtures in a couple of game weeks I might go for him because he has been playing exceptionally well. But that's the only
right,
player and Jao Pedro for the sole reason that they both are on penalties. So that Ivan
yeah,
Nilsson is a
so
great prospect, but for Bournemouth, I don't think so. He's going to get too much point. He's a good bench enabler, but then again, I don't want to spend a million and a half extra just for a bench enabler. So he's a great
no,
player for sure. He can give a point, but I'm not going because then it gives you a lot of question mark. If he doesn't score, then you will have to take him out again and bring someone else in. So I'll probably sit on one player, which is like Jao Pedro. He might get bench in one odd game week, but then to this Brighton attack, I think Jao Pedro he was injured and missed quite a few game weeks. But his agility, his pace, everything goes through João Pedro.
He's
It
their
was Danny
best.
Welbeck at the start of the season. Yeah, it was Danny Welbeck at
Mm.
the start of the season, but João Pedro is in a much attacking role right now. So I'll probably sit on
He's their
him, and if not him, yeah,
He's the best player. Brighton's best player is João Pedro. I'm talking about that Cunha. Cunha has three good fixtures now. He's got
yeah,
West Ham, Ipswich, and Leicester. That's the point I'm looking for. I don't think they're playing the last two game weeks haven't been that good. His data is also not that good. He has
yeah,
been scoring, he's been giving points. It is out of the order. Cunha, I don't think he's
absolutely.
that good a player because he was, and now the
Yeah.
points are going to score. I'm thinking of going Cunha to Ivan Nilsson. I'm not sure about that, but Jao Pedro is nailed. He's on penalties. He's not going to play 90 minutes, but 70, 60, 70 minutes. He's going to be a starter every time, every game week.
Yeah, I completely
And then
agree with you. But
if
yeah,
I had a
but under O'Neill,
yeah,
yeah, under O'Neill, this Wolves side looks a completely different side. They have been playing attacking football. This 4-0
yeah,
defeat to Everton, that too again Sean Dyche side. Sean Dyche team
yeah,
scoring 4 goal. That's out of the blue
it's just
moon. So it
anomaly.
came as a very big
It's an
surprise.
anomaly.
But yes, so I'm still looking, but I am looking to shift out Cunha and probably get Wood in my team. So I will probably juggle between Cunha, Wood, and Jao Pedro. These are the I will probably throughout the season have two out of these three.
I'll wait for 1 or 2 game weeks to bring back Wood because it's like United and then they play Villa away. Villa
Absolutely,
home
yeah.
or Villa
So
away. We'll wait for
yes,
that
so
game week.
that
I,
phase I
I
have Cunha's good fixture with me, yeah, and then Wood comes
yeah.
in for him.
If I had a spare transfer, I would have liked to go back to Jackson to Isaac. I just transferred in Jackson to Isaac, and then Isaac started. Jackson didn't start. That was a blipper from me. If I had that
That's the
spare
story,
transfer, I
Jitesh.
was on a yeah.
Yeah, that's the
No,
story.
because
Isak looks exceptionally good, and then he gets injured.
and then he gets and then Edia is a liar. He also told that he's not sure.
Yeah,
He hasn't trained, and then he scores a goal of the kind of probably the contender of the goal of the season.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, your
Yes,
voice
yes.
is
Is it on mute? Yet your voice is not coming. Not, we are not able to hear you. No, we are not able to hear you. Yeah, great. So it looks you are pretty much sorted, Jitesh, when it comes to strategy. And as you rightly said, you are probably looking to be in the same rank and also in top 10 in JPL until game week 30. So we are almost
until giving
halfway
back.
there. We
We
are
are
just
halfway there.
halfway there. Yes, and probably by game things change drastically after game week
Things,
30.
yeah,
But
yeah, I planned so many transfers, but it's just that 1 game week, and then all of a sudden it changes. I have to bring this player in. This will go injured. There are so many permutations and combinations involved in this.
absolutely, absolutely. We have Yashaswa again with us. Yashaswa,
Yeah.
you can try saying something. No, no, can't hear you. Yashaswa has also been playing quite well. He has been in top 100 of JPL, and he was somewhere
Yeah.
in like 350 plus in the second game week. But then he has clawed his way back,
Saka,
and now because of this Haaland, he has probably lost his rank in the last three,
yeah.
four game weeks.
Saka is probably his downfall, and Haaland, obviously.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But this
Yeah.
season is it's a great one because everyone is spoiled for choices and in different
Yeah.
positions, which makes things
In
extremely
different.
difficult for everyone.
And
Yeah,
there is a wide pool of players available to choose from because otherwise there
absolutely.
is only nailed 15, 20, 25 players you have to choose, pick and choose from them and chop and change over there only.
Yeah, couple of season back, we were all going for this defender, playing five at the back, expensive defenders.
Five
Now
items. Yeah,
it seems no
nothing.
defender is clicking. Clean sheets are very rare.
That
Guardian
clean
was
sheets
giving
are very
returns, but then yeah, even City
Guardiola
have
was
gone down the
playing like a
bus.
left winger. Guardiola was a left winger. He was playing that far forward and he's just dropped down the hill. Yes, Shaswa is back.
Yeah,
So there
just
has
says
been
that.
some audio issue with me. I'm not sure what
Okay.
exactly happened.
Yeah, now
So,
we can hear
Shashank,
you.
I just wanted to ask one thing that we usually ask all the toppers and all the elites. Their success story and basically what drives them to make a team or probably the data or the fixtures or the form. So, Jitesh, I wanted to ask this question to you before we
Mm.
wrap up. That what are the key points that you look up to when you are trying to make a team?
Yeah.
Fixtures is probably the last thing I look at. Yeah, I can go for the players whose the fixtures are not very good. I think I can go for them, but the nailed players, I probably look to go for the nailed players in the premium forwards. The 10, the every team which who plays in the number 10 position, I want to have them because they are the sort of the link that just joins them. He's probably the one I want to probably go for them, and I want to have a strong defense over there, and I can probably go down a bit in the forward line. Premium midfielders are the one, and then mid to high rise midfielder is the one, and then 5.5 bracket midfielder. I want to have a strong defense, at least 4 out of the 5, and one can be 4.0 defender.
All right, all right.
So in a nutshell, Jitesh, the eye test is more important to you than the fixtures.
Yeah, eye test is more important. I've been watching Bournemouth since the start of this season, and Karkez was absolutely. I just want Luke Shaw send कर दो
Yeah.
आ जाओ Karkez यहाँ पे ऐसा है मेरा तो. He's always injured and he's like bombing forward, coming up and down. Yesterday also he was amazing.
I believe it's a couple of just season. He will probably switch teams in probably not
Uh,
couple of next season
yeah,
itself. Yeah.
he and Anthony Robinson are the two. He's the
Yeah.
also one of them.
So
Great.
Sushank, any final
Yashaswa,
thoughts? Yeah,
yeah,
please,
I
please.
was checking with Jitesh before. I just want to check with you. I was sharing your game week history with Jitesh, that how what happened in game week one, and then how you make your way back in game week since game week two, and then
Yeah.
again just because of being on the Haaland boat and not being on the Salah boat, you drop points. So what are your plans, Yashaswa, in the next 2 3 game weeks to probably jump the ranks?
See, basically the games are coming in thick and fast now, and
Absolutely.
it's high time that we stick to the players who are going to be pretty much fixated towards like staying there for at least 70, 80 minutes. So that is what I'm focusing on. I'm also focusing on the ones who are going to take the penalties, because these are like options that you are opening up for yourself to get points.
Yeah.
Basically, clean sheets are hard to come by these days, so I'm not focusing on rallying my defense pretty heavily. So it is majorly, the focus is majorly on shifting things up towards the front, so that I'll be able to make sure that I'm in the race, if not lagging behind. Because slowly and
Mhm.
steadily I'm seeing the trend that I'm going down in ranks. Not much, but like 7 8 ranks are being coming down. So this is impacting, but because I have been on the Haaland board for a long, long time now, so hopefully it pays off now, because it is extremely high time now where Haaland goes on and gives us certain points. That is the thing. Got to believe, got to trust. Whatever
Probably
process
that
that.
United game.
Yeah, because
It's going to be.
him scoring 2 goals is much more important than him overscoring Saka, because it's high time now he starts
Yeah.
giving those returns because of the price tag he has for this season.
I'm also seeing this trend. Urian Timber is also in everyone's squad. I don't think he's going to be nailed because Arteta is such a chop and change. He'll put Thomas
Yeah,
Partey
yeah,
right back and then Calafior is fit from
yeah.
that side and he'll get a rest over there. It is going to happen surely in the coming weeks.
I mean,
Right.
this month of
Sullivan,
December and the start of January, it is about having a good bench because
exactly.
we got the shocker last week itself when Gabriel was out and
Yeah,
then Jackson was not playing,
yeah,
and
that,
there were rumors
yeah,
that even Palmer was not going to start.
not going to start.
That would have been just crazy, crazy.
That,
But
yeah, that
yeah,
that was the only reason I had that one good defender more on my bench. He can only sit. That was the reason I thought Kirk is in my game week wildcard.
And Sushank, one more rumor that is coming is the game between Everton and Liverpool could be postponed, if not because of the
The conditions
inclement
are
weather
very
and all,
bad.
storm and all. Yeah, because of the storm.
Yeah, it is going to get
Merseyside. Yeah.
postponed.
Yeah.
I see it.
So something
If
to
this
ponder
game gets
for the
postponed,
captainers of Salah.
I
Yeah,
mean, it,
Make your vice captain proper.
it's a luxury ना. It's an early game. You might get the कुछ तो पता चल जाएगा उसके पहले क्या हो रहा
Right, exactly.
है. Yeah,
but this season was supposed to be a season, a good sailing season because the second round of League Cup was being cancelled, which ensured that not many fixtures would be cancelled, meaning double fixtures, double game weeks would come down to as less as 2 or 3 game weeks. But if this happens, then I believe everyone goes on
that
radar
was
again. And People will go
But
mad because Mikolenko, DCL, and McNeil because of double fixtures, and then that's going to spin the table all around again.
it will also depend on the FA Cup results as well. I don't think इतना
Yeah,
उसमें नहीं हो पाएगा. FA Cup बहुत मैटर करेगा. उसके बाद देखते हैं.
Right.
Hmm.
So, Sushant, we usually wrap up things in like 20-25 minutes. But the way Jitesh went on to describe his team, his clarity in thoughts, it was like we went with the flow and we've crossed like
absolutely.
25 minutes now. So, we got on to the Jitesh का जो भी success story था वो. And it was pretty intriguing कि हम लोगों को भी बंद करने का मन नहीं करा. But then
Absolutely.
time is a
Yeah.
constant and we have to abide by that. So, we'll quickly
Yeah.
wrap up now. So, any parting thoughts from both of you? Sushank, I'll
Jitesh, you
first.
F,
start.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's FPL तो बहुत बात कर लिया. It's not the ideal start to the ping ball test for us, bro. I don't think we'll be 1-0 at the.
Right,
I would
yeah, man.
like to meet you at the end of this test match on this podcast again if you're free to invite me. I think Monday will
Definitely,
be at
definitely.
1-1.
We'll be more than happy to have you on our cricket podcast.
I'm
Yeah,
sure I'm
that's
up
what we
for
say.
it. I'm more of a cricket enthusiast than a football enthusiastic, but तो probably 1-1 it लग रहा है 1-1 होने वाला है. देखते हैं. I think tomorrow.
Chances are pretty high. That's what we discussed in today's podcast
Mm,
of ours. But
yeah, I
let's see.
just saw
Let's
that.
be hopeful. That
Let's,
is the only way to go. So, Sushank,
yeah.
what
Absolutely.
about you?
It was an absolute pleasure once again. Another game week where we have another smart player, a player who has been thinking head over heels. He's smart. He plans his tactics very much in advance. Jitesh, last year was a breakout season for you. You are also part of TVT, and we
Yeah,
have fun banter over there. You played amazingly
yeah,
well last year. This year, you are probably repeating the heights, and we are sure that you will beat last year's rank and probably create a personal best. This is not only your only appearance on JPL Talkies football channel. We'll probably like
sure,
to
sure.
have you more often than not. And thank you
I'm,
once again for taking
I'm
out
more
time at
than
such a short notice because the turnaround time
yeah.
was very short. And thank you, Yashaswa, for getting all this stuff done at such a quick notice because for us also to get things ready at such a quick turnaround time was not ready. So kudos to you as well, my friend.
Yeah,
Mm,
thank you. Thank you.
truly, thank
And
you.
good luck to both
Thank
of
you
you
so much.
for Game Week 15.
Same to you.
Let's hope we get
Mm.
green arrows. And yeah, bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye. Catch you at the